Pony AI, or just Pony for short, is a company focused on commercialization of autonomous mobility technology. Let's see what they're all about, from the rapid progress of their development to unique challenges and risks that may arise. They state their vision is to mass commercialize their revolutionary autonomous driving technology to deliver safe, sustainable, and accessible mobility to people and businesses around the world. It has been among the first to reach large-scale commercialization of autonomous mobility. They have successfully developed driverless robo-taxis, which are now part of the daily lives of many residents in China's largest cities. These robo-taxis can be hailed through their Pony Pilot mobile app and operate smoothly since they have the ability to handle unexpected obstacles. Pony has obtained licenses to operate fully driverless robo-taxis in all 4 Tier 1 cities in China: Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, and is the only autonomous driving technology company that has obtained all necessary regulatory permits for providing public-facing robotaxi services within these areas. Quite remarkable considering Pony AI was founded in Silicon Valley in 2016. Since then, they have become pioneers in extending autonomous mobility technologies across the world rapidly. Pony AI operates robotaxi, robotruck, and personally owned vehicle (POV) business units, focusing on commercializing autonomous driving safely on a global scale. Pony's development for autonomous vehicles focuses on developing technologies that can handle various challenging road scenarios across the US and China, ensuring safe deployment of these vehicles. The company uses a multi-sensor fusion approach to provide accurate location data and combines the strengths of heuristic approaches and deep learning models in their perception module for better performance and safety. Pony also employs machine learning and deep learning in their planning and control module for smooth navigation through complex scenarios. They emphasize the importance of supporting infrastructure, hardware solutions, and redundancies to ensure high reliability and readiness for deployment. Pony's autonomous driving system utilizes a multi-sensor approach, including cameras, radars, and lidars, for diverse and robust perception capabilities. This combination allows the vehicle to have a complete picture of its surroundings through object classification, motion analysis, and location tracking. Additionally, Pony employs high-accuracy GNSS and IMU sensors for precise positioning of autonomous vehicles, along with high-definition maps and localization modules. The perception module in Pony's autonomous vehicles enables understanding and identification of surroundings by fusing sensor data and high-definition maps using deep learning and heuristics. The hybrid approach ensures accurate detection, classification, and tracking even in complex environments. Prediction module projects how other vehicles, pedestrians, or objects may move based on perception output, raw sensor data, and previous decisions. It uses a mix of deep learning and heuristics for rapid learning and adaptation to improve its capabilities at a faster rate than human drivers. The main objective is accurate localization and mapping in self-driving systems. Ordinary mapping technology is insufficient for autonomous vehicles to meet high demands. Pony's multi-sensor approach results in localization solutions and high-definition maps, providing precise position information and ensuring safety through redundancy. The planning and control module, responsible for safe road maneuvers, combines machine learning models to ensure appropriate responses in various conditions. The hardware and vehicle integration computation system tackles the challenge of processing massive amounts of data required for autonomous driving, which is an AI and big data issue. The central computation system uses a heterogeneous computing architecture, including CPU, GPU, FPGA, MCU, and high-throughput storage to process sensor data, provide compute power, and send control commands to vehicle interfaces. The system emphasizes redundancy for safety and reliability, with different processors cross-checking each other and backup systems in place. Additionally, it has a dual-input redundant power system, ensuring continuous power if the main power fails. Lastly, Pony AI's system integrates into base vehicles through a reliable interface and includes prognostic, diagnostic management to monitor both autonomous and base vehicle systems. The Pony AI onboard system manages and monitors all components of their autonomous driving system, implementing a unified API for seamless communication between sensors and planning modules. Optimized to ensure safety and performance, it minimizes data transfer latency and closely watches for any malfunctions or abnormalities, alerting operators with visual and audio signals. The system also prevents autonomous mode activation if the vehicle is in manual mode when issues are detected. The Vehicle Operator User Interface offers a 3D graphical display for vehicle operators, presenting information such as obstacles around the vehicle, its state, routes, and trajectory. The UI also supports touchscreen commands. It includes a visual alert system to notify operators of abnormal states or potential dangers, accompanied by audio interfaces for critical decisions and reminders. This enhances safety for operators through training and technology. Pony emphasizes their multi-market location approach, which targets multiple demanding environments such as California and various locations in China, including Guangzhou, Beijing, and Shanghai. This multi-market approach helps Pony design, develop, and test their autonomous vehicle systems under different road conditions, traffic laws, and car cultures, improving the safety of their technology. By leveraging lessons learned from each testing location, they aim to create an AV system that can operate safely across various markets and handle challenging scenarios effectively. The engineering approach revolves around a systems engineering approach that considers every component individually and as part of the whole system. They apply industry safety standards like ISO 26262, adapted to better evaluate autonomous driving systems, along with tools such as FMEA, failure mode and effects analysis, and FTA, fault tree analysis for validation. Their software development process includes multiple safety checks at each stage, with a focus on maintaining a clear purpose and goal throughout the design and development process. They perform simulation tests to ensure improved system performance and latency. Finally, new code goes through extensive testing in controlled environments before being deployed in real-world scenarios, leading us to the topic of real-world data collected through on-road testing, a crucial part of autonomous driving technology and algorithm. The company's data pipeline categorizes and stores this information, which helps train their system and identify valuable scenarios. This recorded data also aids in regression tests, event reconstruction analysis, and resolving issues encountered by their vehicles on the road. When it comes to hardware, they take a similar approach to their software by leveraging existing best practices while prioritizing rapid iteration and unique needs. Their hardware development concept is based on the SAE J1938 industry standard and the V model to ensure high-quality output. They have developed an internal design flow that combines agility with rigorous performance needs, including requirement collection, design, review, validation, and release. The operational design domain, ODD, is also mentioned as a part of their process. ODD is an important concept in safe autonomous vehicle design, encompassing physical surroundings, road types, traffic conditions, weather, time of day, and other parameters. To responsibly test and deploy fleets of autonomous vehicles at scale, understanding the capabilities and limits of the system is vital. Pony only deploys its autonomous vehicles in environments where their driving behavior meets safety and performance standards. The company carefully considers expanding geographic boundaries for their operation while ensuring compliance with local traffic laws and regulations. New locations are tested rigorously, and the ODD is adjusted as necessary to maintain a wide margin for safety, something that is expanded upon with an independent monitoring system that constantly checks the health and status of each module while in operation. This monitoring system can alert personnel of any abnormalities and trigger a safe shutdown if necessary. Additionally, vehicle operators and onboard safety engineers play a crucial role in ensuring the safe performance of the autonomous vehicle. They undergo a multi-week training program before participating in independent testing, evaluating the system's performance from both an engineering and ordinary driver's perspective. The company also collaborates with established automotive OEMs as strategic partners for their autonomous vehicles. These base vehicles meet FMVSS safety standards and are certified by suppliers. Pony also tests and validates each vehicle's ADAS functions through their development process. The company designs in-house sensor housing structures, focusing on crashworthiness, ruggedness, and structural integrity according to automotive industry standards. They also train operators in post-crash procedures, including interaction with other vehicles and working with law enforcement or other first responders. Safety extends further into the area of vehicle cybersecurity in the development of autonomous driving technology, with an emphasis for the need to continuously evolve and refine cybersecurity measures, building on existing standards like ISO 21434 and SAE J3061. The company has developed proprietary systems and procedures to protect against potential threats, acknowledging that strong cybersecurity is crucial for scaling their operations. On a similar note, data security can become a central issue depending on how geopolitics unfold in the future, meaning Pony must be cognizant of the data it collects, as well as where it is collected and stored. As seen with TikTok, there can be political factors at play when a company collects certain data in certain jurisdictions, namely in China and the US. Just as importantly, there is the need to grow the perception of safety through community engagement in the context of autonomous vehicles. Pony offers the public a chance to experience these vehicles, but recognizes the responsibility to educate and gain acceptance. The company engages with local authorities and communities, conducts tech talk events for the public, and collects feedback from users to inform future product development. Being informed is of particular importance considering the extensive scope of Pony's products and services. Here's a broad overview of what they have. Autonomous driving controllers, ADCs. The Land Fangzai series of ADCs, powered by NVIDIA Drive Orin processors, offer optimized hardware performance for various autonomous driving scenarios. They are designed to be compatible with upper-level software and provide improved operating efficiency. Smart driving solutions. Pony offers 3 smart driving solutions: Pony Classic, Pony Pro, and Pony Ultra, that deliver driving and riding experiences. These solutions come with various hardware configurations to help set them apart from mainstream products in the industry. BEV Sensing Algorithm. This algorithm allows for large models to identify various types of obstacles, lane lines, passable areas, and more, while minimizing computing power requirements. Game-based interactive planning algorithm. This algorithm enables agile travel through urban elevated roads and boasts takeover metrics. While the new development model provides an all-scene ACC, all-scene LCC, and all-scene NOA, which help ensure a consistent experience across different driving scenarios. Encompassing autonomous driving functions. These functions include active safety driving, highway NOA, city NOA, parking, memory parking, valet parking, low-speed autonomous driving, delivery, environmental sanitation, port, and mining sites. Data closed-loop toolchain. Sky, Kangxiong, is Pony's data closed-loop toolchain that serves auto manufacturers and Tier 1 customers. It covers two core requirements: closed-loop full-volume data in the R&D and testing phases, and shadow mode-based closed-loop data in the mass production phase. Together, these products and services contribute to Pony's strengths in terms of technological readiness for Level 4 large-scale commercialization, actionable roadmaps for commercialization, a thriving collaborative ecosystem, and a team with experienced senior management. The company aims to grow by accelerating commercialization across their portfolio of solutions, investing in technology for autonomous mobility, and deepening partnerships within their ecosystem. To this end, they have achieved several milestones. They received driverless test permits in Shanghai's Pudong district and launched autonomous driving tests at Beijing airports. Pony became the first to launch Robotruck logistics service in Beijing and secured Shenzhen's first permit for driverless robotaxi service. They also joined Abu Dhabi's smart and autonomous vehicle industry cluster and received a $100 million investment from Neom Investment Fund. Some joint ventures are with Toyota, GAC Toyota, and Gemvax Link to advance autonomous mobility technologies. The company unveiled the BZ4X L4 driverless robotaxi concept vehicle in November 2023, which features their 7th-generation autonomous driving system. They are set to deploy a fleet of 1,000 BZ4X robotaxis across Tier 1 cities in China. Pony has also obtained permits for autonomous trucks in so-called platoon formation testing in Guangzhou and Beijing. Elsewhere, the company is in collaboration with SAIC AI Lab, part of China's largest auto manufacturer SAIC Motor, to jointly explore and advance driverless technology. The companies will co-develop an L4 vehicle with foldable steering wheel, redundant chassis system, intelligent cockpit, remote assistance, and more, which will be equipped with the latest generation of Pony's autonomous driving technology. Together, they aim to accelerate commercialization progress, upgrade mobility services, and establish intelligent urban transportation. Another partnership is with Horizon Robotics to develop high-performance, cost-effective smart driving solutions for original equipment manufacturers, OEMs. The partnership will combine Pony's L2++ smart driving solution with Horizon Robotics Journey Series auto-grade processors to provide comprehensive smart driving solutions for series production vehicles. Pony's processor-based solutions aim to offer OEM customers the greatest flexibility in response to market demand. By using as few as 6 cameras and 1mm wave radar, along with a single Journey 5 processor, Pony has created an all-in-one solution without reliance on HD maps. This partnership aims to bring a safer and more enjoyable smart driving experience to customers while accelerating the industry's transition towards mass commercialization of autonomous vehicles. Earlier, the company was granted a fully driverless autonomous vehicle road test permit by the Beijing Intelligent Connected Vehicle Policy Pilot Zone. This allows Pony to deploy 10 driverless robotaxis for testing across a 20 square kilometer area in Yizhuang, Beijing. The vehicles will be tested without anyone inside and remotely monitored by a safety officer. This marks the third stage of autonomous testing in Beijing and demonstrates Pony's continued progress in the field. To add to that, they are also the first and only company to receive a permit for fully driverless autonomous vehicle passenger transport in Guangzhou, China. The permits allow Pony to provide public riding, fully driverless robotaxis. In addition, Pony's next-generation robotaxi model has obtained test licenses in both Beijing and Guangzhou and is currently undergoing testing. On top of that, Pony became the first autonomous vehicle company to obtain a city-level Shenzhen permit for driver-out autonomous testing. They will be conducting tests in Qianhai area, Shenzhen's central commercial district. Though a safety operator will initially accompany passengers, Pony AI aims to test fully driverless vehicles in the near future. Extending outside of China, Pony and Toyota formed a joint venture to advance the mass production and large-scale deployment of fully driverless Level 4 autonomous vehicles. The joint venture was established in 2023 with an investment of over 1 billion RMB, around USD 139.2 million, utilizing Toyota-branded battery electric vehicles equipped with their vehicle redundant systems suited for L4 autonomous driving development. These vehicles will be integrated with Pony AI's advanced autonomous driving technology and run on their robotaxi network platform, Pony Pilot Plus. The collaboration aims to provide safe and convenient robotaxi services, encourage the full commercialization of advanced autonomous mobility, and drive the entire industry into a new stage of development. In regards to Neom Investment Fund investing 100 million USD in Pony, the aim is to develop, manufacture, and deliver autonomous driving services, advanced vehicles, and smart vehicle infrastructure across the Middle East. A joint venture will be established between Neom and Pony for this purpose. The partnership will also involve building a state-of-the-art local manufacturing and R&D facility for Pony autonomous vehicle technology in Neom. This move marks an essential step towards achieving autonomous transportation solutions for the region, aligning with Neom's vision of constructing a smart, zero-emission autonomous multimodal transport system. Over in South Korea, the company has partnered with the tech firm GemVaxLink to establish a joint venture that will develop advanced autonomous driving technologies and services for the South Korean market. The partnership aims to deploy an autonomous driving service vehicle fleet in Seoul to provide ride-hailing services, with plans to expand into other areas of autonomous driving technology within the local market. Over in Europe, Pony AI Europe has signed a Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) with Emil Weber, Luxembourg's leading transport company, to advance the development of autonomous mobility in the Grand Duchy. The partnership aims to research, develop, and deploy autonomous vehicles in Luxembourg. This MOU follows one signed in March 2024 between Pony AI and the government of the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg. In September 2024, Pony AI established Pony AI Europe in Luxembourg, which serves as a center for research and development of autonomous vehicle technology. Certainly a lot of good news and future potential, yet Pony's business and industry are not without their uncertainties, especially those surrounding autonomous driving technology, challenges in predicting future prospects due to limited operating history and still being in a nascent stage of commercializing technologies. Other general risks include competition from established competitors and new market entrants, as well as potential failures in commercializing strategic plans at scale, investing in research and development without successful outcomes, and the impact of regulatory changes on the automobile safety market. Moreover, unique risks emerge related to doing business in China. These include uncertainties regarding the country's legal system and its potential changes, tensions in international trade and investment, U.S. export controls that may limit the transfer of certain products and technologies, and increasing oversight and control over overseas securities offerings and foreign investments in China-based issuers. For instance, potential risks exist related to a company's former VIE, variable interest entity structure in China. If the PRC regulatory authority determines that previous contractual arrangements within this structure did not comply with regulations, or if these regulations change or are interpreted differently in the future, it could result in the ADS's, American Depository Shares, declining in value or becoming worthless if the company cannot assert control rights over the former VIE assets. In addition, there are various restrictions on their ability to transfer funds between entities and across borders, particularly in relation to paying dividends or transferring assets out of China. Due to current PRC laws and regulations, there may be limitations on how much their subsidiaries can pay out as dividends to Pony AI Inc., the parent company. Furthermore, the foreign exchange control system in China may limit or prevent obtaining enough foreign currency, which could affect their ability to pay dividends in foreign currencies to their offshore intermediary holding companies or ultimate parent company. There is also uncertainty regarding any potential new regulations that might further restrict the remittance of RMB into or out of China. Then, as an emerging growth company, Pony qualifies for reduced reporting requirements generally applicable to public companies, such as exemption from the auditor attestation requirement under Section 404 of the Sarbanes-Oxley Act of 2002, and not needing to comply with new or revised financial accounting standards until a private company would need to. Pony will remain an emerging growth company until reaching certain revenue thresholds or being deemed a large accelerated filer under the Securities Exchange Act of 1934. Being a foreign private issuer, they are exempt from various reporting requirements and can adopt home country practices for corporate governance matters that differ from NASDAQ listing standards. Lastly, as a controlled company, they have some flexibility in corporate governance requirements due to Dr. Jun Peng's significant ownership stake. Overall, Pony does show continued capacity to progress its technology and has so far been relatively successful on the path to more widespread commercialization and scalability. However, some of the greatest risks to the company's future success may not be engineering related per se, but rather a problem of politics and doing business internationally. For more on Pony AI and other companies, follow Ascencore. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.